The airline industry has a dirty little secret they desperately hope you'll never uncover. Right now, if you are over 60, there are 7 incredible travel privileges sitting there waiting for you, completely free of charge. But here's what makes this infuriating. These airlines won't breathe a word about these benefits. Why would they? Every time a senior traveler claims free wheelchair service, skips ahead in boarding lines, or gets complimentary upgrades, it costs them money. They're literally betting that you'll pay full price while remaining completely oblivious to the special treatment you deserve. The shocking truth? You've probably walked past these opportunities dozens of times without realizing they existed. But today, that changes forever. I'm about to reveal the exact words that unlock these hidden perks, the specific people you need to talk to, and most importantly, how to claim benefits that could transform your travel experience. Stay with me because the 7th perk I'll share later will blow your mind. It's about getting into exclusive airport lounges even when you're flying economy. Let's start with the most powerful perk that airlines absolutely hate discussing. Wheelchair assistance programs aren't exclusively for passengers who cannot walk independently. This is where the airline industry pulls their biggest deception. If you celebrated your 65th birthday and experience any form of mobility challenge, whether that's exhaustion from long walks, struggling with heavy luggage, feeling overwhelmed by crowded terminals, or simply wanting to avoid the airport madness, you have every right to request complimentary wheelchair assistance. The reason airlines keep this information buried? Every single wheelchair request hits their bottom line directly. They must assign dedicated staff members, coordinate complex logistics throughout your journey, and prioritize your movement through every checkpoint. But here's what makes this absolutely bulletproof. It's required by federal law. They legally cannot refuse your request. When making your reservations, simply add wheelchair assistance to your booking. Here's an insider detail that changes everything. You can specify ambulatory wheelchair service. This designation means you can walk independently but require assistance with distances and baggage handling. This single request unlocks an incredible VIP experience. You'll receive a personal escort who guides you through security checkpoints, often through expedited lanes that bypass the regular crowds. You will board the aircraft before first-class passengers even step foot on the plane. Your personal assistant will transport you directly to your departure gate, help manage your carry-on luggage, and ensure you're comfortably seated. The best part? You control when you use this service. Planning an exciting vacation but feeling energetic for your return journey? Request assistance only for your outbound flight. The choice is entirely yours, and that's just the beginning of what they're concealing from you. But wait, there's something even more incredible that the TSA keeps completely quiet about. The Transportation Security Administration has been hiding this gem in plain sight. If you're 75 years or older, you automatically receive modified security screening privileges without ever completing a TSA PreCheck application. No extensive background investigation required. No in-person interview appointment. No $78 application fee. Here's exactly how this works in practice. Travelers who are 75 and above can keep their shoes securely on their feet during the screening process. Your lightweight jacket stays on too. While you might still walk through the standard metal detection equipment, you'll enjoy most of the same conveniences that PreCheck passengers pay premium prices for without any of the bureaucratic hassles. But here's the part they really don't want you discovering. When security lines stretch endlessly and you qualify for this 75+ benefit, approach a TSA officer politely and mention your age. These officers frequently have discretionary authority to guide you toward shorter screening lines or provide additional assistance that speeds up your entire process. What's the reasoning behind this policy? TSA administrators understand that senior passengers represent lower security risks and naturally move through standard screening procedures more slowly. From an operational efficiency standpoint, it actually benefits them to streamline your experience. They simply don't publicize this program because younger travelers would inevitably try to claim they're 75 when they're not. The psychology is brilliant, but it only works if you know about it. That convenience is impressive, but this next secret could put serious money back in your pocket. Major airlines absolutely offer senior discounts, but they've hidden them so deep, you'd need archaeological equipment to find them through normal channels. Their strategy is crystal clear. They want you paying full retail prices and only reluctantly offer discounts when specifically confronted about them. Here's your strategic playbook for uncovering these hidden savings. American Airlines maintains a 10% discount on select fares for passengers 65 and older, but there's a catch. You must call their dedicated senior customer service desk directly. Their online booking system will never display these reduced prices. United Airlines offers senior discounts on specific flight routes, but these rates aren't published anywhere on their website. You must call their reservations department and explicitly ask about senior fare options. So, Southwest Airlines doesn't maintain an official senior discount program, but their Want to Get Away fare category often delivers better savings than traditional senior rates from other carriers. The insider timing strategy? Make your Southwest bookings on Tuesday afternoons when they release fresh inventory into their system. Here's the phone conversation hack that changes everything. When you call airline reservations, avoid asking the generic question, "Do you have senior discounts available?" Instead, use the specific language. "I'd like to book a senior fare for passengers 65 and older traveling on these dates." This precise wording triggers their reservation system to automatically search for unpublished senior rates that don't appear through regular channels. The difference in response is remarkable. But here's something that might be even more valuable than saving money on tickets. Airlines have quietly implemented comprehensive senior priority boarding policies, but they maintain radio silence about these programs because widespread knowledge would create longer priority lines and frustrate their premium passengers who pay extra fees for early boarding access. Most major airline carriers allow passengers with mobility considerations, including seniors who find the boarding process stressful or physically demanding, to request priority boarding privileges directly at the departure gate. You don't need medical documentation or official paperwork. Simply mention during check-in or directly to gate agents that you require extra time boarding due to age-related mobility considerations. Here's the magic phrase that opens doors. "I'd like to request pre-boarding assistance due to mobility needs related to my age." Notice the precise language. Don't claim you need wheelchair service if that's not accurate. Just mention mobility assistance related to your age and comfort. This approach typically gets you onto the aircraft immediately after families traveling with small children, but before general boarding begins. The key insight is understanding the psychology at play. Gate agents deal with demanding, entitled passengers throughout their entire workday. Senior travelers who approach them politely while mentioning legitimate comfort concerns often receive accommodating treatment because you're being reasonable rather than demanding. Your respectful approach stands out dramatically from the typical passenger interactions they handle. But here's the strategic move. Combine this boarding priority with the next perk for maximum impact on your travel experience. Airlines systematically train their customer service staff to respond with "We're completely full" whenever passengers ask about available upgrades. But senior travelers possess special negotiating leverage that most people never think to utilize. During your check-in process, mention any discomfort you experience sitting in standard economy seating due to age-related considerations. Perhaps your legs need stretching room during longer flights. Maybe you have back support concerns that make certain seats problematic. Or you might need easier aisle access for bathroom visits during your journey. Don't exaggerate your needs or fabricate problems that don't exist. Simply be honest and straightforward about legitimate comfort requirements that come with age. Gate agents possess discretionary authority to relocate senior passengers to seats offering extra legroom, aisle seats that provide easier access, or even premium economy seating when it's available. This works especially effectively if you've already checked in for wheelchair assistance or requested priority boarding because you've established yourself as someone with genuine accommodation needs. The critical element is asking politely while emphasizing comfort considerations rather than demanding upgrades like an entitled passenger. Here's the psychological advantage you need to understand. Gate agents spend their entire workday dealing with rude, demanding passengers who believe they deserve special treatment. When a polite senior traveler mentions legitimate comfort concerns in a respectful way, they often receive accommodation specifically because you are being reasonable rather than entitled. Your respectful approach creates a refreshing change from their typical passenger interactions. Airlines generate billions in revenue from baggage fees, but senior travelers have multiple pathways to avoid these charges that most passengers never discover or think to explore. Military veterans who are also seniors can get baggage fees waived entirely by most airline carriers. You need to add your veteran status information to your frequent flyer profile or mention it specifically when making your reservation. Medical equipment travels free regardless of your regular baggage allowance limits. This includes CPAP machines for sleep apnea, medication cooling bags for temperature-sensitive prescriptions, and mobility aids. The official definition of medical equipment is broader than most travelers realize, so don't assume your items don't qualify. Some airlines extend senior companion travel benefits that include complimentary baggage allowances for your travel partner, even when they haven't reached senior age themselves. The insider secret that saves serious money. If you're traveling with medical supplies, prescription medications requiring temperature control, or any health-related items, mention this specifically when checking your baggage. Many airline carriers waive fees for medical necessity items, but you must inform them during the check-in process rather than assuming they'll notice or ask. But there's one more perk that's absolutely the most game-changing of them all. This represents the privilege that airlines guard most protectively. Senior travelers frequently qualify for complimentary airport lounge access through methods that have absolutely nothing to do with your ticket class or premium credit card memberships. Medical accommodation policies often provide the key. If you need a quiet environment to rest between flights, a clean space to take medications, or a comfortable area to manage health conditions, many airport lounges provide complimentary access for senior travelers with medical considerations. You simply need to explain your specific situation to the lounge reception staff. Flight delays and cancellations create another opportunity. Senior passengers affected by operational disruptions often receive lounge vouchers, meal compensation, or accommodation assistance before other passenger categories, particularly when you mention mobility or medical considerations that make waiting in crowded gate areas challenging. Hidden military veteran benefits provide yet another pathway. Senior veterans often qualify for complimentary lounge access through programs they don't even realize exist. Contact airline customer service directly to inquire about veteran benefits that extend beyond simple baggage fee waivers. Here's the key phrase that unlocks possibilities. I'm a senior traveler with medical considerations, and I'm wondering about accommodation options available during my layover period. Notice the approach. Don't demand access or act entitled. Ask about available options and solutions. You'll be genuinely surprised how frequently they discover alternatives that work for your situation. Here's your comprehensive approach for claiming these privileges successfully. Avoid being demanding or entitled in your communication. Instead, be informative and collaborative. Try this proven script. Hi, I'm 65 years old and traveling today. I wanted to check what accommodations might be available for senior passengers with mobility considerations. This single sentence opens pathways to wheelchair assistance, priority boarding, seating accommodations, and customer service solutions you didn't know existed. The magic lies in being specific about your age while mentioning accommodations and considerations rather than demanding particular perks. Remember this crucial insight: airline staff members deal with entitled, demanding passengers throughout their entire workday. Senior travelers who maintain politeness, provide specific information, and demonstrate knowledge about available programs receive significantly better treatment than those who demand services or complain about policies. Your respectful, informed approach makes all the difference in the response you receive. Before your next flight departure, follow this exact sequence. During your booking process, request wheelchair assistance if you have any mobility concerns whatsoever. 24 hours before departure, call the airline directly to inquire about senior fares and available accommodations. During check-in, mention your age and ask about senior passenger accommodations. At your departure gate, politely request priority boarding if you need extra time. If delays occur, ask specifically about accommodation options for senior passengers. Don't attempt to claim privileges you don't genuinely need, but absolutely claim the benefits that legitimately improve your travel experience. These accommodations exist specifically for travelers like you. The airlines simply hope you'll never ask about them. Now I want to hear directly from you. Which of these 7 privileges surprised you the most? Have you ever successfully used senior travel benefits in the past, or have airlines given you the runaround when you tried to claim what you deserved? Share your experiences in the comments section below. Your personal stories help other senior travelers understand what to expect when they use these strategies. If this video revealed benefits you had no idea existed, smash that like button to help more senior travelers discover these insider secrets that airlines don't advertise. Subscribe to our channel for more travel strategies they hope you'll never learn about, and I'll see you in the next video with even more ways to travel smarter and save money. Safe travels, and remember, you've earned these privileges.